Welcome back. This is Deep Waters with Debrah Waters, and indeed, we're right in the middle of the deep. In the deep waters of shaming. Yeah, that sounds somehow. No, we're not in the deep waters of shaming. We're not in the deep waters of shaming, but we're talking about broke shaming and slut shaming. We're talking about the growing trend of shaming in today's generation, online, offline. You walk up to a woman and probably she feels that you're not up to her level. She broke shames you and tells you you are broke. And then a guy walks up to you. You're probably not feeling him, and he gets angry, and then guess what? He slut shames you, and that's just the basic. Right now, people actually broke shame and slut shame for the smallest, for the most unnecessary situation or unnecessary reason. Like, you'd be asking, how does this broke shaming and slut shaming relate to what's happening or what we are talking about at the moment? And we're asking, why do men broke shame? Why do men slut shame women? And why do women broke shame men? Why is there such increase, in the trend these days? If you have thoughts or personal experience, have you been broke shamed or slut shamed before? You have personal experiences, please do well to share on 0705 993 6937 or 0705 993 7937. As always, I told you guys we're going to be having a special guest with us in the studio. I don't even want to mention his name, because I mention his name now, you know who he is. He's a relationship coach, Afrobeat musician, and if you're online, you know him as the PGGC, the Pishon's Guy Girl Code series, where he's always giving us relationship tips on how to make a man adore you, make a man worship you, and all that. He's the younger of the music duos, Cookie, and they've made banger hits like Pass the Agbara, Pass the Agbara, and more. He recently released a book titled Make Him Worship You, which became an Amazon bestseller within the first week of its release. And of course, he's mostly known for his bluntness and unfiltered opinion when it comes to topics on relationships and, marriages and the rest. Ladies and gentlemen, I have with me Atewo Laolu Ogunigi, aka Skoki Pishon.
Round of applause for me. Thank you for that introduction.
Oh my God, how are you?
I'm good.
Good to have you in the studio.
Yeah, nice to finally be here.
Yo. So, wait, okay, music.
Yeah.
And now, coach.
Actually, you were supposed to be coach from time.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Yeah, but
it's always been coach.
So
you've always wanted to be a coach or what?
Yes, because my mom was this.
Wow.
Majorly. She was this majorly. She was that woman that everybody came to for marriage counseling and everything. And even though she didn't really practice it professionally like I'm doing now, but she was that woman. Mm-hmm. Everybody knew she was that person to go to. And I kind of just studied. I've always been interested in human psychology, and I was always close to her, watching her and everything. So I kind of developed this flair for it. But then music took me away for a while. And then
it just found your way.
Yeah, it just
do people find it hard receiving you?
Absolutely. Yep.
For real?
But not anymore. No, not anymore.
Okay.
No. Actually, no, absolutely. In the beginning, yes. They were like, what's this one doing? Music don't feel for you, Abi. That kind of thing. They came hard for me. Online, you trust your people.
Oh my.
So, apparently, but then the feedback started coming like, oh, I like what you're saying. No, I can relate to what you're saying. And even older people were, coming and saying, no, this guy just spoke sense there. How did you get this experience? But then, you see, I haven't experienced everything. But because I tapped so much from my mom, so much experiences, she has a lot of notes. She passed away now. But all her notes and everything, I have it, I've gone through it. So sometimes I say things like, it's not really my thing. I just kind of took it from my mom and just speaking it out there exactly, and
you just know.
And then from things she has written out, and I just kind of speaking to my audience, and they're like, oh yeah, I was out a couple of weeks ago, and there was a lawyer that came to approach me. He's a 58-year-old man. His wife is in her early 50s also, and both of them sat me down you speak the truth. You please don't stop. I'm like, oh, that's good. That's good. I'm not 50 yet, but I'm happy that 50-year-old people can relate. Yeah,
that's absolutely beautiful, and I can't wait for my audience to get a taste.
I'm happy to be in the waters.
All right. right, today's topic, broke shaming, slut shaming. When I sent you the topic, what came to mind though?
A question.
Okay.
And I think, yes. Should I go ahead?
Go ahead.
So, the topic is, why do men slut shame women and why do women broke shame men? So now, my question is, why can't men also be slut shamed? I will answer it, but I want to ask you first.
Okay.
Why can't men also be slut shamed?
I don't know. Maybe because of the society. The society has made the slut. We see even when you go into the dictionary and look for sluts, it's always tied to a woman. You know, tied to our
I think that has to do with society.
I don't know. What does it have to do
Good.
with?
The answer is that it has nothing to do with society. It has everything to do with nature. You see, there are people that believe in social constructs and they have tried to change the narrative over the years, like it's society that it's not society anything. It is very hard to slut shame a man. Why? Because the dynamics are not the same.
Because you guys are already slutty.
That one did it. But then, because women don't care about
shame the shameless.
That's it. But minor. The major thing is that women don't care about a guy's past. They care about his future. A man cares about a woman's past. Do you understand? Yes. If I tell you now, what? Men care about a woman's past a lot. A lot. Yes.
Okay.
Now, if I tell you that I'm going to the police station that one of my friends has been harassed for sexual coercion, that he forced somebody. 9 out of 10 times, would you think it was the girl that forced the guy or the guy that forced the girl?
Obviously, the guy.
Yeah, right? So that means that it is the woman who usually carries the consent, power of consent, most of the time.
True.
Of course, we have times where women go on to men, but most of the time, it's the woman who carries the power of consent.
True.
Right?
Yes.
So you know that if a man and a woman had sex, most likely the guy asked the woman to have sex. They had consensual sex, right? He asked, persuaded,
and the woman permitted.
And the woman, exactly. So when a woman has 20 sex partners, 30 sex partners, everybody's sleeping with her, what will you think? You'll be like, don't you have standards? How are you so gullible? How is everybody able to persuade you like that? Okay. But when a guy has 30 sex partners, 80 sex partners, women, and nobody's looking out for him, chasing him around that he forced anybody, you'll be like, what magic do you have that all of them just say yes to you?
I think it's also best to the same question. Now, why is it that women are not usually broke shamed too?
Exactly. That's it. Yes. So I just want us to first of all start there and let us know that on a biological, instinctive level, you can't slut shame a man. You can, but it's not going to enter. It's like cracking a joke. It's just like cracking a joke that will not enter. Yeah, you understand exactly. And same way too, it's hard to broke shame a woman because the man is instinctively wants to be the one to provide. You're even the one asking her that, baby girl, let me take you out. You are pursuing her for something. So because our nature already has places like that. So now we come to the topic. Why do people slut shame? Why do men slut shame women and broke shame? So I think we have gender wars going on right now.
Oh, okay.
We have a lot of gender wars going on. We have this whole red pill community thing going on online. Red pill is like people can't call it toxic masculinity, but it's not. Well, you can say it can kind of be.
Wow.
You know, but it's just we've had feminism over the last couple of years, right? From third wave feminism.
True.
We had, everything pushed to the women's side, women, empowering women, and now the men are kind of pushing back, right? But now we have a generation of men that are pushing back, and to some extent they are speaking facts, but there has to be guidance, right? And because the generation of men we have that are young now, right? They had to pay for the sins of our father's generation, because the wave of feminism that came here in the 90s and were upset at men. The men in that generation were not the ones that caused that havoc.
Yeah, so now they are.
So now the young men are now pushing back. Do you understand? But we need each other. The highest fantasy a man can have is a woman. Honestly.
Don't say that again.
Most things that men do at the end of the day,
it's
to
for
impress
a woman.
Woman. Do you understand? So we need each other. Me, I don't even believe in gender wars. I'm pro-family and pro-marriage.
Okay.
But now the men are pushing, and that's what we always do. One gender will push too far.
The other gender
the other two will now push back
too far.
Do you understand? So now we have these gender wars going on, and men are slut shaming women. Of course, a woman wants a man. The thing is, when a man goes into a relationship, she's looking for security. When a man goes into a relationship, he's looking to retain his freedom, his sense of freedom. That's what a woman wants security. And biological, see, we are really on a biological journey. You are here, you are born, you give birth, you will take care of children, you will go. You hand over to the next generation to continue. Do you understand? A woman wants...
That's scary when you put it that way.
But it is the reality of our existence. You know, a woman wants to make sure, on a biological level, without even knowing it, she wants to make sure that this person she's teaming up with is going to be somebody that can look after her and her offspring. It's just basic like that. It's just basic like that. So women are always looking for security. You don't agree with me?
I don't really agree.
Why don't you agree?
Why
are men broke shamed then?
Have you been broke shamed before? You've never been broke shamed before.
Well. Eh? That I'll use. Hey,
why would broke shamed you? The one baby you're trying to.
When I was in uni. Hey, I had not even eaten safe. I was buying Valentine. Valentine is coming up, by the way. Every Valentine, I remember that story.
So wait.
And the gift I got her was the cheapest gift she got, and I was sweating inside AC. Used all my pocket money.
So how did it happen? You took the gift to her and...
She was like, I was expecting something better. Hey, bro.
I didn't hear that.
I was expecting something better. On top of my money. My brother's money too. He joined money because he was single that time. But this is what it is. A man is the one who wants to perform. A man is the one who wants to... It's just nature has designed it like that. And that's why we complement each other.
So is it okay then? Are you saying it's okay?
No, I'm not saying it's okay. I'm saying it is... normal, because it's normal doesn't mean it is okay, but it's not a crime, you know.
It's not punishable under the law.
Zero, right? It's not punishable.
Really?
People will always laugh at people. People will always. I mean, it's.
Should it be?
You see, it cannot not be, because the world has to be the world, right? They're still going to see. People will still see a girl and say she'll be fine girl, she'll be ugly girl, right? What are we gonna do about that? But it's their opinion. A guy that some ladies are broke shaming, right? Another lady can see me and say, oh, I see ambition, I see potential, I'll be with him, I'll ride or die with you till you make it. Another girl that somebody is saying, oh, she no get front, she no get back. You understand? Somebody will say, this is the end. So the world just gotta go around. Yeah. Okay. I'm not saying we should encourage it. Okay. But I'm saying no matter how much we discourage it, it is what it is.
Okay, it is what it is. But like you said, our new generation men sometimes don't know how to
they are not
react.
Balancing it. No, they are not balancing it. Yes, they are not balancing it. But don't also forget that this is a generation of OnlyFans and all these things. Yes. As in we literally have you know, and even social media. I mean, take Instagram for instance. Like, it's easy to see a half-dressed or half-naked woman on Instagram, right? Yeah.
That doesn't make her a slut, though.
It doesn't, but that's sluttish behavior, right? Yeah. I mean, Amber Rose will come out and do all this slut walk and everything, but what has she been? Look, this is it, right? If a guy comes on and is dressed with bandana, he has tattoos all over his face, he's smoking weed, what will you relate him to? A doctor? You would say he's behaving like a thug. So you can't pick and choose. You can't behave one way that human beings know this is the way it is, and say you want to be addressed as something else.
This is scary.
It's not scary, it is the reality. See, women like to exist in a world where they try and bend reality. If I came here now and I had marijuana in my mouth and I had tattoos all over my face and I was talking like yes, blah, 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 yes, what would you say? Will you say, oh, he's a gentleman?
Okay.
No, answer that question truthfully. What would you say? I'll be
more concerned about who he is.
Who he is what? If they tell you, describe him. Oh, Skooky Bishan came here, he was dressed in baggy jeans, torn jeans,
but we saw beyond all that.
No. Upon looking at him, what depth fire. What would you say? You would say he's acting like a thug.
The depth of his personality.
How do you know? How do you know? Have you ever seen an Agbero on the road and say, oh, I see depth? Have you looked for the depth in Agbero? Have you looked for the depth in Agbero? You see Agbero, you say it's Agbero. You will not even go and sit down and try and have a logical conversation with him. You will just know that unless for some other reason you're able to interact with him and now see beyond that. But upon seeing him, so same way you see a lady, she's half her titties are out, you will say that is sluttish behavior. Maybe there's now more to her, which is now a problem we're having. A lot of good girls are following that trend. It's my birthday, you should open everything. Because your birthday, hey, body positivity. But does it mean you should open everything?
So are you saying they're slut-shaming because of what we wear now or what? Because sometimes you don't even wear any of
why do they broke shame a guy? Has a guy ever come to you? Let's say you want to buy these expensive shoes, and the shoes cost 300,000 naira, and the guy buys it for you. Would you broke shame him? No, you didn't broke shame him because he performed, right?
True.
So why would a lady be slut shamed if she's dressing normal and she's dressing modest and she's acting modest? You can't. There can be other things they can try and use the guy. This me and Debrah go become enemies because the way she's saying here.
This is Deep Waters with Debrah Waters, and I still have in the studio with me my special guest, relationship coach.
I don't know if I'm still special anymore. I'm not sure I'm still special anymore.
School keep it short. When he was speaking, I saw a lot of calls calling in. Please, guys, feel free to call back. I just wanted it to land. I can take more of your calls now on 0705 993 6937 or 0705-993-7937. We are asking, why do women broke shame men and why do men slut shame women? And thankfully, Suki Pishan has been helping us, understand why, even though we've not gotten to the root of the matter yet. We've not gotten to the deep waters yet, but let's hope we do. So feel free, if you have thoughts and opinions and questions, please feel free to join the conversation. Again, the number to call is 0705 993-6937 or 0705-993-7937. So contrary to what you were saying that women have no reason to men slut shame women and women broke shame men because that's biology and all. So what would you say about women who actually slut shame other women too?
It is what so you see.
And this is not always all about the looks, actually. Sometimes about the things you have.
Of course.
Don't forget that people weaponize. How did she get
human beings will always weaponize. Things. People even weaponize morality. There are some people that just believe that they are Mother Teresa, and that they can speak bad about anybody. Even between a woman that is dressing modest and everything, they will still find something to steal. That's normal human.
You're not contradicting yourself now. Before you said why if they look this way, why would they slut shame? Some women will look good just because they have one house in Banana Island, have two cars in this thing. They'll say they are slut shaming.
Some men right now, they are making money. They are providing for their wife. They are doing everything. They are living in a house. They are sending their children to good school. Is doing everything in this life. But the woman will still look at one woman that a Yahoo boyfriend is buying her stupid gifts, wasting money up and down. Right? And the guy is doing all his best. And she still broke shame her husband.
Usually women will not broke shame. It's when the man is the girlfriend that he wants to go and catch girlfriend outside now. It's the girlfriend that will not broke shame him.
The men too usually will not slut shame now. It's when the girl acts like a slut that they will slut shame. But it is true. And
okay, so answer the question. Why do other women slut shame women?
Women out there, why do you people slut shame other women?
Yes.
So women are very competitive. Women are socially competitive. Women's beauty is one of the most powerful things in this world. We can't, you know that, right?
Tell them.
Women's beauty is one of the most powerful things in this world. Women's beauty has opened doors for a lot of women, right? And it has also made a lot of women have to go through the stress of proving that, wait, I'm also brains, not just beauty. Do you understand?
True.
But we cannot lie that there's some like pretty girl privilege in this world. Do you understand? You are beautiful like this. People just want to do things for you. Do you understand? Also, of course, also some girls are just the target of other women. That's why I say women are socially competitive. Because the girl is pretty, she walks into a place, she's pretty, another woman just feel what's doing her. But really nothing is doing her. Is it her fault that she's pretty? So we have to understand that people weaponize what they can weaponize. So the slut shaming thing, yes, can be used as a weapon. Some other people can use it as a weapon and use it to just try and press down the other woman. I mean, years ago, a woman would be 35. She'll be.
Oh, okay, we have a call. I've not taken a call.
Yeah.
Let me just open up the show. Hello. Okay, I think I lost that call. Please, number to call is 070. I think I'm carried away by today's conversation, guys. I'm so sorry. Please do want to call back on 0705 993 6937. Let's take another caller. Hello. All right, you guys do not shame me today. The number to call is 0705 Is it called shame today now? 0705 993 6937. Let's take another caller. Hello. Okay. Is this technical issues now or what? Hello? All right. I'm seeing these calls. I'm picking them, but I can't hear nothing. Do we have to go on a break? So let's land a bit. Then I'll find out if we have to go on a break to rectify this seemingly technical issue that's starting to shame us right here on the show.
Okay. I want us to be on the same page before I leave here. Before we finish this. We're not on the same page right now.
We are not. Okay, so yeah, women, people weaponize things.
People
But
weaponize
I'm curious. Do men broke shame other men?
Yeah, it happens, but you know, guys are just guys. Men are not complex.
Please,
Trust me. Men are not complex. I'm happy you even went to this area of the topic because men are just not complex. Of course, when there's some guy code, really, a lot of guys have guy code in their hearts, right? So guy code normally you just will not want to step down on another guy, except some silly guys when they are trying to get the attention of a woman, right? Okay, if a guy is rich and he sees a guy that has a very beautiful babe and he wants the girl, then he can, yes, he will broke shame the guy to win his girl. For men, it's usually when he wants to compete for the attention of woman. That's why I said a woman is the highest fantasy a man can have. You see a rich guy. You see a rich guy.
Suki, I am your highest fantasy today. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, hi. Thanks for calling. Alawale, good evening. Thanks for calling. I appreciate.
Thank you. I want just to ask the guest. You said something about why guest to guest really totally or something like that to themselves, something like that. The only thing that I just feel about that is about jealousy and shit. Like a
yeah. Hello. Oh God, this is really a shaming network today. This is not even funny.
I think we're saying jealousy. Yeah. That what it is that when women kind of attack each other is jealousy.
Yes, yeah. I think I heard that too.
Women are very envious of each other.
Thank you. We hear you.
Very envious of each other. Men broke shame men, but it really is it's majorly when they want to compete. Yes, exactly. Women also are jealous of themselves when they just feel another girl is prettier than they are, and then they can, and then if she's,
I think I agree on that.
Yeah, actually. That's it. So, but if you say, do women slut shame women more than men broke shame men? Yes, women slut shame women more than men broke shame men. Men know to get wahala. I will say it again. Men know to get wahala.
But women get wahala.
Hey, Will.
We get wahala.
Jesus.
Hello.
Call shame.
This is really. I don't like this. Because people really want to, talk.
Yeah,
and
then
the network is really not, working. But keep the energy up.
Mm-hmm.
So women, we get wahala.
How many times do you talk to a woman and you say, and she'll say, most of my friends are guys. I don't have, no, women are wahala is too much. I don't have female friends. You've heard that before, right? Mm-hmm. Maybe do you have more male friends than female friends?
No, I don't even have any friends.
Okay, no friends. Okay,
yes,
so a lot of women say that. It's not even guys. That a lot of women say that. No, most of my friends are guys because girls. We have drama too much. We didn't say it.
No, it's not because of drama. It's because you guys come with benefits. You have a girl now. If you have friends, guys as friends, you chop them, chop their money, everything goes. So it's not because we just say that to make it cool. You people's head. Now you know.
So you people don't have wahala.
You know. We all have our men have wahala, women have wahala. Everybody has wahala.
Well, you can. Yeah, everybody has wahala. True, but men are not that complex. Okay. I would not lie. This is not even me being biased because I'm a guy or anything. Men are not that complex. So your reason
for women slut-shaming women is because we are complex.
It's because you people are too competitive. Women are too competitive. Nigerian women, if you take a lady out and you walk into a place and the lady is supposed to attend to you, she will literally ignore the lady you are with. Completely ignore the lady you are with.
Do that,
Why? It happens, and it happens to me in Nigeria more than it happens to me outside Nigeria. Yeah. Even in Ghana, it doesn't happen.
That before.
Even in Ghana, it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. But in Nigeria, the lady, she's already given an attitude. If you as a guy now don't answer her, you now push your woman to talk. What's done? Why is that? I don't know. You women out there, please call. Why is that? So you see, that's the thing. The headaches that women have, right, that say men give them, they literally give almost equal amount of headache or more to themselves, within themselves. They say men sexualize women. Women even sexualize women. Yeah, women even
please, can you
sexualize
just call
women
in, I beg, please?
and defend yourselves.
Cookie is really finishing us today, and I don't have a defense
No,
right now.
it is.
It
We just have
punctured
to.
me.
We just have to. We just have to say that it is. And women are capable of doing one thing, knowing that it will lead to this place, but just somehow believing that by some
miracle
it will just lead to something else. That's why a woman will act like a slut, behave like a slut, and
expect
be,
you not
and
to.
be upset when she's not shamed.
Okay, the same thing with men too now. You people will act broke, try to say, oh, I'm saving my money for
But men
the-
don't
this
cry. You just hear him say, oh my God, I need to make money for
thing.
this
You
life.
people
Oh.
cry, oh.
We cry, but not as
You
much
people
as women
nowadays,
cry.
especially the
So-
women of nowadays, you people are always shouting like,
Yes,
"Ah,
that,
broke
that's
shaming
that.
them."
Okay,
Everyone
so yes,
are
so,
not
yes,
equal.
so yes, and
I'm
that,
a-
yes. Thank you for saying that, for reminding me that we're
You're
having
welcome.
a problem nowadays too.
Yeah.
Men are talking as much as women.
Yes,
If
they're
not
more
yes.
feminine.
Men are getting too feminine.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And it's paining me. Men are getting too feminine. and the reason for that is what happened in the last 30 years, 20 years. A lot of fathers were, and this is to the fathers out there, a lot of fathers were emotionally unavailable. So it was basically the mother that was bringing up her son. Do you understand? A lot of fathers, the fathers that were in the house, most of them were emotionally absent. Then we've now had a rising case of single mothers too, because men are just donating sperm and running, not taking their responsibility. So we have men who are raised in a feminine frame, that they don't even see a man making decisions. They don't even see how a man handles tough situations. It's just the way a woman handles it. And these mothers, a lot of mothers are doing their best.
And so they
right?
copy that,
doing,
right?
That, so they get, yes. So you see a guy is 6'3", he has full face full of beard, but inside that masculine body is a feminine frame of approaching issues. So you wonder why guys are nagging as much as women. I deal with real life situations, and I'm looking at some situations. I'm like, not that a man should not talk, but it is if a masculine frame does not embody that much, the male brain is not even designed that way.
Well, some people will come against this thing you are saying
Yes.
and say that now we are encouraging
Irony.
fluidity. We are encouraging
that is what is even causing our
men to
problem.
be masculine. You want
Men-
men to be feminine. Everybody has both. Let everybody embrace
It's irony. That what has led us to where we are. We are the generation with the highest cases of divorces. We are the generation with the highest cases of divorce. We are the generation with the least emotional intelligence. And our problem is, a lot of us went to school. A lot of us can speak good English. But emotional intelligence is like that of a 3-year-old. We don't even know what our left from our right. That's why you go online, you've seen stupid questions. What if your mother-in-law is sitting in the front and you sit in the back? What's all this nonsense we're burning our brain cells on? Simple, normal, basic emotional intelligence we don't have anymore. Women have tried to be men with the rise of feminism over these last 30 years. They have tried to be men and they are failing woefully at it. And I say the third wave of feminism is the weakest link of feminism. And that's the millennial women that made up that wave of feminism. Very weak wave of feminism. And now they have tried to be men, but it's not working. You cannot be a man. You don't need to try and be a man. Society has given you all the opportunities. Women rights, equality.
But women are rising up because men
Absolutely.
are blessed of men.
That's
of
the thing.
men.
So we have a generation of men that believe that men and women are equal. So these guys now guys actually go out and say 50-50. A guy goes out with a girl on a date and they want to 50 the date. Where does that happen? No, I've done it too before. Yes, so.
Wow.
But I had to unlearn
You
it.
do a 50-50.
I had to unlearn
Hey,
it.
wait.
I had to unlearn it because my generation. Because I grew up in a generation that was trying to prove
Okay, you
that,
do 50-50.
which is ridiculous.
Wow.
A man goes takes a woman on a date. A man should
That's a
pay for
shocker.
the whole date. A man should pay for the whole date.
Men will not like it for this thing.
They will not like it, but that's how it's supposed to be. How are you going to put a woman in a feminine frame?
But what if he's broke? You ask him to
That's
pay
it.
for the whole
No
date.
problem.
What if he's broke? What if he doesn't have money?
No, see, I'm not saying there's no room for dialogue. If he's broke and he's open with the girl and he say, I like you, I want to take you on a date, blah, 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 but I won't be able to. And the girl likes him. And the girl's like, oh, no problem, we'll 50 it. Then he knows what he's getting into, right? But when a man is trying to woo a girl and is trying to put Debrah, so let me take you out now, and I'll try and form a hard guy. They will now get there and I say, you.
But how many ladies will stay when you start to explain with them that I want to be, but I don't have money? How many of them will stay? You will not get anything. You will not get laid. You will not get dates. You will not get nothing. Nothing. You will get nothing. But let's take a call. Ask Cookie. Hello. Hello. Yeah. Hi. Can you hear me? Ah, Jesus. The line really shamed me today. Really, literally. Yeah. This is bad. Oh, guys, I know you're trying to call, but I'm really sorry for some reason the network is not very favorable today.
And I would really love to hear
for
people's opinions.
I know
Yeah.
it's always my audience. Don't even try them. Their
on
feedbacks
fire.
are always fire. But today is I don't know. What are your thoughts on celebrities who are actually quick to broke shame and slut shame? Because this one from nowhere to nowhere, you can just be saying one thing and they'll just say, go and continue live your broke life while I continue to make money. Have you not seen something like that before?
Yes. So people always weaponize this thing. Human beings will just always try and use something to make you feel bad or make somebody feel bad or win an argument. Do anything to win an argument, and it is what it is. It's just human beings using. That's just what it is.
Okay. So sorry, I had to divert a bit from what we were saying. So so if the man is actually broke, if he tries to explain that, especially to a woman, I'm trying to imagine a man telling me, "Oh, I like you and all, but I really listen, but we cannot because I don't have."
He could suggest taking you somewhere, maybe that he knows he can afford. And if the woman likes him, she will go. If the woman doesn't like him, she will turn it down.
And then they turn him down like 20 times.
But hold on. That lady that he went for, why did he go for her? It's not because she's beautiful. Why did he not go for the one that is not beautiful at all? Why did he not go for the one that is not fine at all? He's after her because of something, because of her beauty. Feminine beauty is powerful. Masculine energy and money is powerful, right? They say money is power. They also say for women, P is power.
So how can we?
Right? So no. It doesn't mean that a woman should only put money first, because I don't believe that.
Okay.
But that's left to her and her conscience, right? If a woman
what do you mean put money first?
like a woman should say, I can't date broke guys. So there are women who have dated broke guys and the guy has made it in life. We have a lot of stories of we started but that's left to her and her conscience.
True.
I'm not here to judge. I'm here to face reality for what it is. Why am I not judging a guy because he wants a beautiful girl? Not every girl is beautiful. Not every girl is beautiful.
Well, every girl can be beautiful.
The right amount of money
and spoiling.
You know how many rich people are not beautiful? Everybody is not beautiful. It's just life. Nature does not care about your emotions. Nature is doing its thing. So if we can't say, if we can't hold a guy and say, why is it beautiful girl? Why is it fine girls that you are going for? Then why should we hold a lady because she wants a guy that will make her comfortable? But the thing is, there are guys who are not there today. They might be there tomorrow.
So they should go for their level then.
There are guys who are not there today. They might be there tomorrow. They might be there tomorrow.
To shoot their shots too. They like to.
And it's okay. I mean, there are a lot of women, high value women up there, and see, the thing is, women, but nowadays everything is twisted. It's money. But to a large extent, women also want confidence in a man. They want that masculine energy. Because I know a lot of high value women, rich women, making their own thing, and the guy they're dating is not 1/4 as rich as them. But they see this confidence, this fire in him, and they just believe that will turn to something one day. So it is what it is.
So how do we find that balance? That's energy.
There is no balance in this life. Same way there's no equality. It does not exist.
No, I mean the balance in
Which
terms
balance?
of how can men be less feminine and women be less masculine. Yes. What can we do to stop? Because
I'll blame this on feminism, because feminism was preaching nonsense over the last 30 years. Equality. Maybe last International Women's Day, they've changed this from equality to equity. Which one exactly you people want? You say you want equality, they gave you equal opportunities. You see that equal opportunities cannot guarantee equal outcomes. You now say you want equity to achieve equal outcomes. How would we have equal outcomes? Debrah, I cannot do this job like you. I can't. Unless maybe I learn, but today I can't do this job as good as you. Do you understand? And even you might probably be more talented at it than me. But I should say by force, we must get equal outcomes. We can't. Pay gap doesn't exist. Sorry, anybody listening out there, gender pay gap does not exist. I had this argument on my Instagram, and people started commenting. Like 4 ladies, they said no, they pay. I said, tell me one company in Nigeria where there's a woman and a man in the same position, and the man is paid extra 1,000 naira just because he's male. Tell me one company so that I can put that company on blast. Now, all of them ran away. Gender pay gap. Where is gender pay gap? Where? It doesn't exist. everything that women's rights have fought for, it has been achieved. Everything, except you go to maybe the north, where they're still marrying 12-year-old girls. Yes, understood. But in this Lagos that we are talking, tell me where there's this big gap. Tell me.
I guess. I know you came. I came. You're coming hard, but I feel like. Actually. But I understand. I hear you. I understand you. But I feel like there's a lot of work to be done, really.
There is.
And the annoying thing, the fact that we are listening, but we're not hearing.
Because we are stubborn and we're educated.
Yes,
and
everybody
we are stubborn
knows.
And we're educated. And because we're educated, we think we're intelligent. But our instincts, you see, what you are intellectually cannot stand in the way of what you are emotionally. And that's why two intelligent people, they go into a marriage, they're attracted to each other, but they just can't make it work because it's not their intelligence they are using to operate the marriage, it's their emotions. But we have gone to school, they've given us these caps and gowns, we've graduated, and everybody has hailed you, yeah, you're making your own money. We're prioritizing that. We think financial power is the same as emotional strength. We've mixed it up. So you see a very intelligent person, but go and look at them in their house, how they are operating with their partner. Dust.
Zero.
Yeah, that's it. Because we prioritize the wrong thing and we are inside the soup now. So what we can do is try and rescue the next generation. If the idea of marriage fails, it is our generation that fails.
Are you saying
and I'm
we
talking about
cannot
the
even be
millennials.
saved at this point?
It's an individual battle at this point too. It's who wants to listen.
So why do we have
this
relationship
podcast that we are
coaches
doing,
like you?
that's why I said it's an individual battle. It's who wants to listen. This podcast now, you know how many fire we come under for all the things I've said here? Some people just don't want to listen. But my own concern, because me I'm pro-family and pro-marriage, is that this institution of marriage must not fail with our generation. And I'm talking about the millennials. It must not fail. I'm not Gen Z.
I'm talking about millennials. You've not even entered Gen Z.
See,
You've not even entered Gen Z.
So it's people who are pro-marriage, pro-family to come together and join their voices. Some people, and the thing is, majority are lost. They really don't know which side they want to belong to. They just go with the side that is loudest. That's it. That's just my own business. That's all I'm for. So men are, and I'll blame it again, on feminism over the last 30 years. It has preached nonsense that is not realistic. It has pushed women into ideologies that they don't want. That's against their nature.
But it has also brought a lot of good. Don't take that away.
No.
It has brought a lot of good. It has brought a lot of empowerment.
So it's achieved is good. Progress. You have to know when to stop. If you read for the laws of power, it gets to a point you stop.
But you yourself said
it's overshot.
It's
overshot. As overshot. Women, tell me one right that women don't have today. Just tell me one right that women don't have. Because telling me that somebody looked at you or somebody said you are not beautiful is a right that you have to fight for. It's just, tell me one right that women don't have today. Tell me. That men have, that women don't have. In fact, men are more deprived now than women.
Deprived of what?
Of sanity.
We are not deprived of what? In this our patriarchal?
Where's patriarchal? Where is the patriarchal?
Are women presidents?
Where is the patriarchal? They should do the work. It's a competence job. It's a job of competence.
No.
It is a job of
it's a gender war thing.
It's not a gender war. It is a work of. Do you know what these men give up to get there? These men give up family time. They give up a lot of things. Their wives literally have to hold the home down. How many women are ready to give up not seeing their kids for 18 months?
Some of them pursue this thing only because of their ego.
Who, the men?
Yes.
The women too should pursue it for their ego then. The women too should pursue for their... See,
you are the one saying that we don't want women to be masculine anymore. Yeah, we should try to act like you guys.
Then you can't be president then. So it just means that masculine energy is what... Look at it. I like this point you brought up.
Excuse me?
Look, the thing is, majority of things that make you thrive out there in the world, in the competitive, brutal world, dog eats dog world, is masculine traits. It's masculine traits. You have to be brutal. You have to put your emotions in the back.
You guys have not tasted the feminine leadership.
Get there then.
Have you tasted it? You are only.
So what do you want us to do now?
All you know is
okay. So what do you want us to do? So what do you want us to do?
Have you tasted?
So what do you want us to do? We should just put red carpets down for a woman to walk there.
We have been walking. But your patriarchy has not let us take power.
How the patriarchy? Tell me how. Tell me how patriarchy did not do
when
that.
a woman comes out like this, she's lining up for president, lining up for vote. You don't even see her, but you don't even recognize.
How Hillary Clinton had more support.
She should be.
Hillary had serious support.
Oh, she had, but
in 20, but she didn't win because They knocked her out.
And that was the win in the US.
So the men that are going for president, do you know the fire they come under? This last presidential election in Nigeria, look at all the
we all
everybody.
go through fire, but we're saying that we should.
So what should we do? A woman's come there, we should not give her fire.
You can't take away the gender thing there. You just can't.
See, we can't take it away. We want
you already
to
said it yourself. You said women are biologically created. They should. It's about to recreating. You said it. You mentioned it earlier.
That's because our instincts control to that extent.
So a woman that
if
comes
a woman
to you and tells
if a
you,
woman
I
by
don't
nature,
want to be a biology, whatever. I want to rule. I want to increase my masculine.
Wait, go and rule now. Then why the man that is going to rule? The man that is going to rule. Do you know anything they are telling him? Wait, the man that is going to rule. Do you know how many things they are telling him? The man that is going to rule. Answer me. The man that is going to rule. Do you know how many abuse, how many arrows, how many stabs he's getting?
Like what stab? Nothing about his gender. Competitive. Does he ever get stabbed for his gender?
All the things he gets stabbed on.
Does he ever get stabbed for his gender? For who he for what he stabbed for his gender?
He can't get stabbed for his gender because they are
That's exactly what we're fighting for.
But so women have to learn to just overcome that if they want to rule. Because human beings will weaponize what they will weaponize to.
Lord have mercy. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Skooky Pishore, relationship coach. I don't know this conversation whether this is were we coaching today. But this was very fiery. Thank you so much for having me. You've been so very real, pleasure. And we actually learned. I learned a lot from this conversation. I actually have to go and watch it again as an audience. Yeah. So I can actually,
I'm waiting for all the abuses because then go abuse.
But they know now you cause you want to shame our call today. So that because I knew that if this call,
I use my leg to remove the phone cord.
See, not true. Now you come out, Thank you so much. How can people find you on social media though?
At Skooky Pishaun, that's SKUKI, then PEESHAUN. Skooky Pishaun. On all platforms: Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, everything.
Good to have you. Thank you. We'll definitely have you again.
I would love to come.
If you let us.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. To all my callers who were not able to call, that somehow Suki, call shamed us. I'm so sorry you couldn't, call in today. But please join us again on Wednesday at 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. for another amazing show right here on Deep Waters with Debrah Waters. I hope you're able to learn one or two from this conversation, and hopefully we stop or we just reduce our way that we broke shame and slut shame each other, especially in this generation. And moving on, in years to come, maybe we can look back and say, okay, we actually fought for something. Thank you so much for listening and for watching. I'll see you again on Wednesday. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.